Please let me know if you're having challenges. Let me know if you're having challenges connecting, and let me know if you can hear me. Okay. Okay, good. We're having people on board. Good. So let me know if you can hear me. Drop your message in the comment section. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay. Can you all hear me? Let me know. Just hit up right on. Just say right on, you can hear me. Let me know. On Facebook as well, let me know if you can hear me. Okay, good. That's nice. Okay, today I'm going to be talking about blockchain. I'm going to be talking about Bitcoin. I'm going to be talking about how you can actually be able to interface your fiat currency, that is your paper, your money. I can actually be able to interface it with the digital currency, and how you can buy and sell detailed things about blockchain, and the last webinar I had, people are like, how do I get them? How do I buy them? Because that was actually an enlightenment webinar, not really the practical one. But today is going to be practical. Today is going to be practical. Today I'm going to be teaching you how you can do it. So we're going to be doing it from beginning to the end. And I admonish everybody to stay to the end, because I'm going to be sharing opportunities for you in the crypto space. I'm going to be sharing opportunities at the end of the class. I'm going to share an opportunity for you where you can actually be able to earn up to $500. So stay tuned. It's $500 worth of free money actually. So I'm going to be sharing the opportunity to do with you. I can actually be able to connect. So looking at the form, I realize most of the people we have on board, let me check. About 69% of the people that register for this training do not really have any information, do not really have any understanding about Bitcoin. They don't know much about Bitcoin. So I'm saying that we have about 69%. Well, that's very, very huge. So that is one of the major reason why I'm going to be talking about starting from the basis. So if you actually have the information, if you know about it from the scratch already, we admonish you to stick around, because you're still going to learn a new. So if you've been on the, sorry. I'm trying. So if you've been in the space, just stick around. You're going to be able to learn also. So today, about Bitcoin, they don't know about how to earn in the crypto space. So, and this Binance is actually the largest crypto exchange in the world. They are the leading. So today I'm going to be sharing my screen. I'm going to be sharing my screen for you to be able to have access to the slide. So let me know if you can see my slide, if you can see my screen right now. Let me know if you can see my screen. Can you all see my screen? Okay. This is loading. Sorry, just give me a few minutes. It's going to show up. Okay, I hope you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? You're muting everyone's way to let me know before I continue if you can see my screen. As a chart.
Yes, we can see your screen.
Good, good, good. Thank you. So Binance is the largest crypto exchange in the world currently. So they are actually they are the major sponsor of this program. Today's program actually, the program is going to extend to, is a 5-day program. This training is going to go on for 5 days. So, but for this first stage, I'm giving free access for everybody to be able to join and be able to learn from it. Yeah, sorry. I think my flag is flying. Don't mind that. That's just in solidarity with what's going on in Nigeria right now. So, starting with Binance, let me start with me. I think let me start with me. Good. So, start with me. Who am I? I'm Oluwaseyi Falola. I intentionally put engineer there. That is because yes, I'm an engineer, but I'm trying to bring out something from there that you can actually be anything. You don't have to be, like somebody asked me yesterday that I am a photographer, I'm into events. Will I be able to do this? Can I do it? Can I join? Can I join like that? I'm like, you have to, I do a lot of things. I'm an event planner, I'm an engineer, I'm a product developer. What else do I do? I'm into crypto, visually, I'm into crypto, I'm into a lot of things. You check my status on my information on WhatsApp, you see almost everything I do there. So you can be anything. You don't have to leave what you're doing. You don't have to leave what you're doing to come into the crypto space. You don't have to at all. And if you really do not have the time, not everybody can be a trader. So you don't have to be a trader. You don't really have to be a trader. You can actually set out some part of your fund and put it into crypto. That's not financial advice anyway, but you can. It's one of the things. Like yesterday, when I started this advertisement for the program, Bitcoin was around $10,000. Yeah, around $10,300. You check Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin is around close to around $14,000 right now. I think it's about 14,500 right now. So that's one of the benefits of coming into the crypto space. You can actually be able to benefit in the volatility in the crypto market. Okay, that is one of the major things. So, who am I? I'm into technology. I'm into cryptocurrency trading. I'm a blockchain evangelist basically, and I have basically my background in mechanical engineering, product development, and I design drones. So you can see I have a lot of things. So I don't want you to get limited by what you do or things you do. Don't limit yourself by what you do. You can actually be anything. You can be a shoemaker, you can be a carpenter, and you can still be in the crypto space. You can be a trader, you can be a steady trader if you want to be. Okay, you don't have to limit yourself. So going to the next slide. So we're going to be talking about money. What is money, really? What's money, really? Money is actually anything. Money can be anything. Money can be this bottle. Money can be this paper. But money is actually a tool of exchange. It's anything, any object, anything that people can actually, okay, I think somebody have access to the slide. Money can be anything you actually can be able to use as a means of exchange. It is tenable, it is accepted by all parties. We agreed upon it to be, we are accepting it. Okay, we are accepting it to be, everybody had to agree upon it to be, that it has value. That's why we actually call it money. Before we actually, in the old Stone Age, we're using stones and seashells as means of exchange. But right now we're actually into the paper money, and in the sense that we're shifting to digital money, okay? We're shifting to the digital age. And that's where the cryptocurrency is coming on board. We are actually shifting into the cryptocurrency market. We can actually be able to transfer fund without limits. You can transfer fund without restrictions. You can be able to, you have access to your money and you have control over your money. So that is white money. Money can be any object that can be used as a means of exchange. And it is valued as a shared belief system. Like I already said before, we believe it is money, we trust in it, and that's why we are taking ourselves and say this is money. That's why we are actually getting into it, accepting it as cryptocurrency. So everybody attach the value to it. That's why we call it money. So we have the two, the major currency. What is fiat currency? Now, fiat currency is a paper money issued by government, like your naira, your dollars, your if you're South Africa, yeah, I realize we have members from South Africa, we are from UK, we are from US, we are from Nigeria, we are from India right now. Okay, that's very, very good. So the local currency you're spending in your country is what we call fiat currency. That's what we call fiat currency. It is issued by the government. It's a legal tender that replace the value of good. Because, you know, if you want to buy anything, let's say you want to buy this bottle of water from me, you actually will not give me gold. That's like too much. But the gold is back. The gold is actually the value of the gold is converted to let's say naira, and you can use that for purchase. That is why that's fiat currency. It is usually issued by government. Then it is portable and easy to use. It is not scarce, which actually make it easy to be give us disadvantage of inflation. That's why we have inflation, like the price, the value of what you're holding. Like about a few months back, naira was the value of naira to dollar is around 400, 380. Right now is naira trading at 450, 470, 480 from 400. So you can the inflation are actually certain. So if you and that means the value of dollar actually dropped like that. So you actually get to lose value. And it actually doesn't really have any intrinsic value. It is not really backed by nothing. It is only backed by the fact that our government say this is money and we take it and that is money. That is what is only backed by. That is what fiat currency is actually backed by. So anybody can actually issue money yourself. You can actually start up with issuing money yourself. So then what is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is a digital form of money. That fiat currency, we have a digital form. So we can actually have a stable coin, we can have volatile coin. We can have the fiat, what's it called? We can have a stable coin, we can have the volatile coin like Bitcoin. So cryptocurrency is a digital form of money. And the first cryptocurrency to be issued is Bitcoin. It's actually the first that was issued in 2008, 2009. It was issued in 2008. And it is protected by cryptography. So it's more like it's unhackable. Then it can be duplicated or destroyed. Like Bitcoin, when Bitcoin is issued, Bitcoin is Bitcoin. You can't destroy it. You can create more. In total circulation, now comparing fiat and cryptocurrency together, fiat is backed by nothing. Fiat is, except for the fact that government said it is fiat. Fiat has affinity to inflation. But cryptocurrency, now we have, because we really do not have, there's no certain amount of fiat that can be produced. The government can actually start say they want to produce 1 trillion. I think a few months back, US government actually printed about $4 trillion new currency into the system. They just pop into the system. It actually drives down the value of dollar. So if you say you want to be holding dollar right now, the value is going to be dropping. Likewise, naira and several other fiat currency. It can be easily added, it can be easily created. But when it comes to and the fact that it is borderless, like it is borderless, it can be, you can use it anywhere. It is not limited. It's not limited by your where you are. You can be in Nigeria and be sending what's it called, fund to US. You can send fund to any country. Then it is distributed. That is, you can actually send it from person to person. It removes this intermediary, which is the bank. It removes them from the system, which actually, if you're going to send fund from Nigeria to China right now, let's say you want to send fund from Nigeria to somebody in Ghana, if I'm going to send $10,000, like, okay, let me give a scenario, right? Today, somebody moved Bitcoin worth of about 55,000 worth of Bitcoin. That's about 300 trillion, over 6 trillion like that was moved today. And the charges on that transaction is less than $4. That you can do with your fiat currency or with your banking system. So that is one of the basic advantage of cryptocurrency. So what is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a digital form of money like cryptocurrency. It is protected by cryptography. It can be divided, just all that I said initially then. Now, it is the first currency that's cryptocurrency to be created, and the fact that it is transparent, like anybody can use it. It is open source. You can decide to, if you go on GitHub, you can see the code that is actually used to write Bitcoin. Everything is there. It's open source, and it has an open ledger. Like everybody have access to everything that is going on in the system. That you can, if I send fund to you right now, anybody can actually see what I did. The fund I sent, can I be able to track it and see, okay, I actually send this amount of money. Not like they have access to it, but they can see it. It is scarce because we have only 21 million. We only have 21 million Bitcoin that's going to be ever going to be in existence. We have 21 million, sorry, 21 million Bitcoin that's going to be ever be in existence. So it is very scarce, and that's actually one of the things that drive the price. That is one of the things that makes it more expensive. That's one of the things that makes it make the value go up, because the normal law of demand and supply we have, when the demand is high and the supply is low, what happens to the price? The price goes up. Okay. So when demand is just not normal, what learning economics in primary school, I think I learned it. Secondary school, I think, secondary school. So when the demand is high and the supply is low, the price goes up. And that is what actually happening to Bitcoin right now. That's actually one of the things that's actually driving the price. And the fact that the supply is actually getting smaller and smaller. And every 4 years in Bitcoin, there's something we call halving. That is, is a process, the protocol that actually reduces the value of Bitcoin by half. Like, it reduces by half. Miners get half of what they're getting, and they will be getting half of whatever they're getting in the past 4 years. So every 4 years, there's called what we call halving in Bitcoin network. So, and that's one of the things that make it so amazing and make it so scarce and make people want to get into it. It is like treasure. There's something is more like a store of value. Now, it's something you can actually convert your money into, and you can be able to gain from it. And it is open source. I said, and censorship resistance, that nobody can actually control it. Nobody can go and say they want to change a transaction. It is immutable. Once you send a transaction, you sent it, it's gone. It's not coming back. That is Bitcoin for you. It's not coming back. You can sorry. Okay, sorry, that's a break. I play out something. So once you send the transaction, it is gone. It can be reversed. That's the major thing about Bitcoin. That's one of the benefits. So who created Bitcoin? Basically, we don't know. But the first transaction that was done in Bitcoin, and the paper, what's called the Bitcoin paper, white paper, was actually published, and the name on it, probably a name or group of people we never actually do not know, because after the launching of Bitcoin, they disappear. Just launched it and they went into thing here. They actually anonymous right now, nobody knew about it. But the name on it is actually Satoshi Nakamoto. So that is the person that actually, that's the name of the person that published the paper, basically. So, but we don't really know who did publish the paper. So it works on a studio computer, is more or less a studio computer scientist. Great, is actually very brilliant. I think Bitcoin is actually created with C. So if you know how to code, or if you know how to develop using any computer language, you can actually develop a blockchain. You can develop a coin yourself. That's what I mean. You can actually be able to develop your own cryptocurrency. It is open source. Anybody can do it. Anybody can master it. Actually, I'm working on a project in the crypto space. I'm going to be sharing the information to you very soon. Working on a project soon, so you can actually get to hear about it. Anyway, so anybody can actually can create it. So it is open source. No, what is the blockchain? Now, many people confused and they really don't understand what Bitcoin is or what blockchain is. Many people think Bitcoin is blockchain, or what blockchain is Bitcoin. No, they are different. Now, the blockchain is like a distributed database, but the Bitcoin is actually built on blockchain. Ethereum is built on blockchain. Binance coin BNB is built on blockchain. So we have all cryptocurrency actually built on the blockchain. Blockchain is like a distributed database. It actually allow transaction to be done, and immutable transaction is an open ledger on an open ledger that actually you get to have a link between each transaction. Like what I mean when we have what I mean by distributed database, that we have, let's say you're sending fund from, aside from the Genesis coin, you're sending a particular coin from a person to another person. Let's say Bob is sending fund from from sending money from me to David. I'm sending fund from me to David. That transaction is actually available on everybody on the blockchain. Everybody on the blockchain, every node on the blockchain, every computer on the blockchain have access to that transaction. That's what we mean by it is distributed. And that is one of the things that actually make it very easy, very difficult, and actually make it impossible for you to hack. The people have not been able to hack it up to now, like nobody has actually been able to hack it. So that's one of the things that actually make it impossible to hack, because it is impossible. the funds, like if it's not on a single server, it's on the distributed server. Okay, so the blockchain, and on the blockchain you can actually get a transfer. We have different type of ledger that can be done on the blockchain. Not only digital currency, you can do money. You can actually add a document on the blockchain. You can add any sort of digital assets on the blockchain. You can tamper with. You can actually any document that you don't want to be tampered with. Example is a voting system. Let's say if our government is actually good and they want a very free and fair election, they can actually implement the voting system on the blockchain. Like it is directly connected to the blockchain, so that when you vote, everybody can see that you voted. They can, if they want to see the person you voted for, you can see the person you voted for. But everybody can have access to your votes. So the votes can actually be counted and it can never change. That is one of the characteristics of the blockchain. It is immutable. It is the values cannot be changed. That's exactly what one of the things that make people want to go into it. It is tamper proof. You can tamper with whatever record has been there. You can change it. It is unchangeable. Though we have this optimistic 21% attack that actually can occur on the blockchain. That is what that can actually make probably a transaction to be reversible. Though that has never been done on the Bitcoin network, and that is simply impossible. If you say you want to hack Bitcoin right now, you're going to need the amount of money you're going to need to hack the Bitcoin network is enough for you to say you just want to go there and become a miner and be earning Bitcoin. So what's the point? So that is why people just prefer to go into the system and earn from it instead of them saying they want to hack it. So it is well secured, it's super secured. So the blockchain, and one of the benefits of the blockchain is that participants don't really need to trust each other to be able to transact. Like I said earlier, I can send fund from me to David, and David will get a fund. Now, before, if you're going to do that, you have to send it through your bank. Your bank will have to verify. You have to do a KYC. I mean, know your customer. That's what I mean by KYC. You have to know your customer process and the likes before you can actually be able to join. I realize some people are having issues with joining the class. Let me just distribute the link. Give me a few seconds. Let me distribute the link right now. Just a few seconds, okay? Okay. Good. Okay, I'm back. So I was talking about the fact that it is trustless. That is, you can actually be able to send funds from person to person without you actually knowing the person or trusting the person. And everyone keeps track of balance and transactions. So everybody can actually have access to each transaction. Like I said earlier, if I make a transaction on the blockchain, it is actually all the same transaction. The same transaction I do is actually available on all the network. It's available on all the nodes. Anybody can have access to it. Now, what happens if somebody tries to cheat the network? If you try to cheat the network, the blockchain actually, because it is, we have this consensus on the blockchain network. That is, you cannot actually change. We can actually, okay, somebody say, can you hear me? Somebody say, they can't hear me, please. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me.
We can hear you.
Okay, somebody say, okay, good. So if somebody actually try to cheat the network, it is impossible because we have this, like the Bitcoin network work with proof of work, yeah. That is, miners actually get to, we have a mathematical algorithm that actually get to confirm each transaction. So miners get to convert, the mining machine actually gets to convert the transaction, because before, what it actually does is it has to check that before you can actually send fund out, the mining machine, the mining algorithm will have to check if you have the fund you want to send. We check if the address you want to send the fund to is correct. The address is correct, then it's going to initiate a transaction and see if you actually, then when all those things are checked, like A plus B is got to C. So when you realize all the fund what you want to do, you have it, and you have the fee to be able to pay for it, that's when you can transact the fund. And if anybody try to cheat let's say cheat the system, the person is actually, that transaction is going to be knocked out from the blockchain. That is one of the reasons why, because every node, each transaction needs to be confirmed by a lot of nodes. we have it. We look at the diagram we have here. Let's say we have about 6 nodes that come in contact for consensusship that make transaction confirmed. Now, if the last node here actually try to cheat the system, and when you want to make the transaction, this check if you have it, this one validates you have it, this one validates you have it, and all these other one validates you have it, but this one does not validate that you have it, then the transaction is going to be knocked off the system. It's not going to be validated. So nobody can actually get it. The consensusship algorithm on the network would not allow anybody to be able to cheat the system. So that's why one of the reasons why it is very, very secure. Okay, so I think I already talked about the difference between Bitcoin and blockchain. So Bitcoin is a digital currency. The blockchain is the distributed database. I think people should get to know the difference. The Bitcoin is a currency on the blockchain. They're don't try like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance coin, and the likes. They are current digital currency on the blockchain. Anything can be on the blockchain, like I said earlier. Then it's a financial asset that is tradable. Something you can actually trade, like the currency you can actually get a trade on any exchange like Binance. The first and most popular, like I already said, is the cryptocurrency is a computer software and is an open source code. I think I've already talked about all this, and it is public and decentralized. Like I said in my last webinar, we have centralized and we have decentralized blockchain. You can actually have a decentralized blockchain, and we have a decentralized blockchain. So Bitcoin is actually decentralized, and it is anybody can join the Bitcoin network. Anybody can join the Bitcoin network anytime. So anybody can join the Bitcoin network. So, and the major thing about blockchain is that it actually allows you to be able to put anything on the blockchain and be able to allow you to be able to transact on the blockchain, and allow you to be able to transact successfully. It is a digital ledger. That is a more or less a ledger tender where everybody can have the access to it on open source, excuse me. Now, the blockchain actually record information, and the fact open for everybody to see. Okay, so now what is the difference between Bitcoin and fiat currency? We have the fiat actually is decentralized. It is controlled by our government. Bitcoin is not controlled by the government, by our government. It is decentralized. Anybody can have access to it. Anybody can send it and do anything with it. And the fact that they have a limited supply. Okay, the Bitcoin can be sent peer to peer. Fiat is not scarce, which actually brings about inflation. Bitcoin is actually very scarce because we only have the limited amount of Bitcoin that can be transacted. We have unlimited supply of fiat. I already said that. Then the charge back, we have charges back. Transaction can be reversible. Somebody you can send it from like we have transaction that I send about 100,000 naira to somebody's account, and the transaction bounced back to my account. I have to oh sorry, you missed the transaction. I have to send it back to him again. So there's charge back on the fiat currency. But on Bitcoin, once you send it, you can't get it back. It is irreversible. That's why the address you're sending to, check the address you're sending to, you're sending to the correct asset, because once you send it, you can hardly get it back. You can hardly be able to verify and get it back. So that's one of the things about Bitcoin. It is irreversible. Transactions are irreversible. And the fiat is more, we already know fiat is inefficient. And Bitcoin is fast, it is cheap, it is censorship resistant. That is, transaction can be changed. Nobody can actually say they want to do anything, they can't change anything on the Bitcoin network. So that's one of the those are the major difference between the fiat currency and the Bitcoin, okay? Now, like the transaction, let's say Bitcoin, how it's done. In the conventional banking system, let's say Alice want to send funds to Bob. Conventional bank system, I'm going to send $200 from, let's say from Nigeria to US. I'm Alice in Nigeria. I want to send to Bob in US. I'm going to be sending with a fee of $14. That's about 10% or there about 3%. I'm going to be sending. If everybody that have access to domiciliary accounts can be able to tell you can be able to validate what I'm saying. If you have a domiciliary account in Nigeria, you understand what I'm saying. So if let's say I want to send $200, the bank is going to charge me around $14 to do that transaction. which is very, very, very huge, which is too much, really. It's just to send, what's it called, $200, which I mean, what's it called, $14, which is actually very, very much. So this is where the Bitcoin come in, which is, the fee is too much, the processing time. And for you to send it, it takes, sometimes it takes a week. The least, at least, the least is going to take about 3 days for you to do that transaction, for the person to be able to receive it. So this is where the Bitcoin network actually come in place, where you can actually be able to transact, like I showed you, somebody sent over 600 billion dollars, and the amount is sent is even less than $1. Like you send 1 billion, about $6 billion with less than $1. These are the advantages of the cryptocurrency market, of the Bitcoin network, basically. So these are major advantages over fiat currency. And the fiat system, the financial system actually make it difficult. Like if I'm going to transact with somebody, like my banking limit right now is about $200 per month, which is like if I want to buy anything, I can't buy more than $200 if I'm going to use the fiat currency, let's say the forex system to transact, which is very, 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 very low. It's very, very small. So compared to people that actually they want to do large transaction, bulk transaction, that makes it very difficult for them to do. Okay. So another thing I'm going to be talking about is blockchain transaction. So let's say I'm do the transaction on blockchain. I'm doing with $200. This is just the $100 you're saying is actually an approximate. It can be less than that. I've sent about $1,000 worth of Bitcoin with 21 cents. Sometimes I send with 2 cents, 3 cents, 7 cents. So the fee compared to fiat currency is very, very low, and the maximum within 10 minutes to 1 hour, you can actually get your transaction confirmed. The person will actually see. You're sending from the same, let's say you're sending from Trust Wallet to Trust Wallet, the person will actually see it immediately. So it might take some time to confirm, but the person will actually see that you've sent your money. Okay. Now, I would like to say this is actually a scenario where actually somebody gets to pay, that was in January 2016, paid $1 billion with 45 cents. I already showed you an example of that. Okay. So what are cryptocurrency wallets? Cryptocurrency wallets are places where you can actually get to transact. Save your your currency. You can get to save it. You can get to send it. And we have different type of wallets. We have cold wallets. We have paper wallets. We have the cold wallets. Now, the wallet is actually a software. It's a tool that allows you to store your currency, your digital currency like Bitcoin, Binance Coin, BNB, Ethereum, Polkadot, and the likes. Bitcoin network actually allow you to do that. Okay, your wallet actually allow you to be able to store them. You can have it as a software on the web. You can have it as a software on the website, like or desktop application or mobile application. I think Trust Wallet is an example of that. You can download it on Play Store or your App Store. Then we have the hardware wallet. The hardware wallet is like a flash drive. Yeah, like a flash drive. I think we have different what's it called? We have different companies that produce that. Like we are actually not in line to advertise for them right now. So you can actually have the hardware wallet. You can have the paper wallet. Paper wallet is not like a paper. It is the fact that you get to have your wallet that you can store your wallet offline. That is, you have your private key or your mnemonic wallet, you have them offline. You have them stored offline. So actually, if you stick around to the second, to the rest of the class, I'm going to be showing you how you can actually be able to create your wallet. How you can be able to fund your wallet. And on my YouTube, you can check my YouTube channel. I'm going to drop the link in the. I already sent for people that registered. I already sent the link to my YouTube channel to your email, so you can actually check the channel. You have videos that explain how you can actually be able to create your own wallet, and you can back up your wallet and make it more secure. But for the rest of because this is a 5-day training. For the rest of the training, if you stick around, you'll be able to learn most of the things. Okay. So, and we have the hot wallet, the software ones and the ones that we call hot wallet, the paper wallet or the hardware wallet that we call cold wallet. So if you hear somebody saying, I have my Bitcoin stored offline. And mind you, you're going to be storing your Bitcoin offline in your paper wallet. If anybody have access to especially your paper wallet, if everybody have access to your mnemonics or have access to your backup phrase, they can move your fund. That's why when it comes to the blockchain system, when it comes to the cryptocurrency, your security is you are the one in charge of your security. You are the one that manages your own security. Okay, that is the way it works for cryptocurrency. Except we are putting your fund on. I call them what I call them now. Example, I don't want to mention the like Coinbase satellites where you actually can put your fund in Coinbase, and I think those ones do not give you access to your. They store your coin for you. They don't give you access to it. You can store there are other websites like that you can store your fund to buy. I definitely advise everybody, if you're going to be storing your cryptocurrency, put it on a paper wallet, put it on, or is that you get the software, you get the mobile app and back it up. Make sure you back it up. What I mean by backing it up is writing your backup phrase offline. That's you having a paper wallet, or put it on the cold storage. Having it on the website, anybody can hack the website and the likes, or anybody can hack an exchange, okay? It's not really safe for you to put your fund in there, but it's best for you to have it offline of the network. It's best for you to have it off the network. So what are the use cases of Bitcoin? Like I said, the major thing everybody know about Bitcoin is cryptocurrency. Yeah, we can transact digital currency on Bitcoin network. That is one of the major things that people know about Bitcoin. Well, the blockchain, about the blockchain actually, well, the blockchain can be actually used as remittance. It can be used as a supply chain. Like, let's say you want to track the production line of Coca-Cola bottle, or a company that manufactures car. You can actually have from the process of creating from the process of manufacturing the car. You know, every car has a chassis, and each car chassis actually depicts the car chassis is like a fingerprint of every human being. Nobody has the same kind of fingerprint. So we can actually get to tag each car on the blockchain. You have all the details about the car. When the car was made, the first day it was maintained, you can actually get it on the blockchain. If you actually store this kind of information on the blockchain, it can be changed. And another fact is the land use. Like, land use is where we actually get people to transact. Like we have in Nigeria, that people can actually get to sell one single land. They can sell it to 5 different people, which is actually very bad. But if you have it on the blockchain network, that cannot happen, because if you have it on blockchain network, I can easily, if you want to send a land, let's say I'm in Accra, you want to send a land to me you want to sell a land to me in Accra, because I'm in Accra right now. Let's say in Alagbaka, for example. I can actually go to the blockchain network to check if you've actually sold the land. I can see the person you sold the land, the person that bought the land, the day the person bought the CFO and everything. All the documents about the land can be put on the blockchain. Actually make it easy for everybody, for anybody to be able to check the validity of a transaction, the validity of anything, of any document, of any property. So you can put your property on the blockchain. When you get your property, you can actually register it on the blockchain with the CFO and everything. And you can even register your complaint data on the blockchain. If you don't want it to be changed, you want everybody to have access to it. Like I explained about the voting system. The voting system is actually something we can actually do on the blockchain that actually make it easy for us to be able to transact on them. Make it easy for us to be able to vote without our voting, with our voting, like to make sure our vote counts. Okay, it is visually using healthcare as well. Like in healthcare, we get to use blockchain very well, where we actually can get to track the patient's performance, the patient's health information. I mean, so it can be used in governance, can be used as a decentralized fiat. I'm going to be talking about decentralized finance very soon. Decentralized finance is actually a platform. It is a financial system that it's not really centralized. It is not controlled by one body. It's not controlled by one body. It is like everybody is like you being able to. I think we have binance DEX, which actually allow you to be able to connect to you can connect your mobile wallet, or you can connect your other wallet to the exchange and be able to transact your digital currency. Okay, it is decentralized and it is safe to transact. It actually makes it safe because we majorly have this issue with exchanges, that exchanges get hacked and people lose their fund. Okay, we have that. So on the decentralized exchange, only you have access to your fund. nobody have access to your phone. You only need to connect your wallet and you can be able to transact, do whatever transaction you want to do. It is used in gaming, it is used in governance and IoT, okay? So what the use cases, remittance, okay, I already explained all this, okay? And the supply chain, we already have the blockchain supply chain, it can be tampered with, because the fact that it can be tampered with actually make it easy for us to be able to transact. And less fun can be, we actually get to have less fraud, little or no fraud basically on the blockchain network. It reduces labor, yeah, it reduces the cost of transaction, like we already see in the previous slide. And in healthcare, we have it in storage of medical data. We have to be able to track patient health, and lack of transparency, the basic lack of transparency in the blockchain, in the system, in the health system right now. We can actually, it's actually able to be able to get transparent record about, let's say, a patient's health. The medical insurance too, we have, and also we have insurance in the block on the Bitcoin, in the cryptocurrency space, okay? Now, what is DeFi? DeFi is like decentralized exchanges, like we have here, we have decentralized exchange. This DeFi is actually a platform that actually, the financial system, let's say the Forex market, before you can actually be able to get into the Forex market, you need to have your fund put into one account. You need to have your fund input into a certain account or put into on the exchange, and anything can happen on the exchange. But with decentralized finance, anybody can actually get to connect to the platform and be able to do the transaction. We have the lending, the same thing we have on the centralized finance. We have the lending. You can actually get to lend. You can put your money in the lending portal. We have that on the binance system. You put your fund to lend, and you can, when your fund actually collected and lended out to people, you're going to be charged. You're going to be paid returns. You're going to be paid returns per transaction. You're going to be paid returns per month or per week, just like the banking system. Also, we actually, when like savings system, when you put your money in the savings account, you get returns. I think they give about 0. Which is very, very terrible. The last time I calculated, I'm going to be getting 0.001% per month, which is very, very terrible. But on the blockchain and the cryptocurrency market, you actually have the leverage to earn way more than that. The DeFi system actually allows that for you to be able to lend, and you can be able to borrow. Okay, what are the benefits of DeFi platform? It actually allows financial inclusion. The same rules apply to everybody. You do nothing changes. The same thing that applies to me applies to you. There's no big man or a small man. There's no fact that there's a big politician that's actually getting more benefit than a poor man. It actually, the same rule applies to everybody. It is globally accessible. Everybody in the world, wherever you are in the world, wants to have access to the internet, you can actually have access to Binance platform. You can be able to lend and borrow there. It is globally accessible. It is private and permissionless. Okay, it is not considered that there is no KYC. You don't need to do, nobody needs to know you. Like you don't need to probably have to upload your digital passports and your international passports to be able to transact. Those are not needed. This is the blockchain. It is decentralized. You don't need KYC. You don't need new customer provide system, and you can provide liquidity. You can actually be able to provide liquidity and earn from the platform. I'm going to be showing you how you can actually be able to do this on the Binance platform very soon. Okay, and like I said, for those people that do not start with us or started, if you stick around to the end of the program, because I'm going to be sharing with you some opportunities on how you can actually be able to earn. At least there's a certain opportunity that I can give you up to like $500 within the next 2 months. I'm going to be sharing it at the end of the program, so stick around to the end. Okay, we have the issue we have with DeFi basically is like education. Many people really don't understand it. It's complex for some people, but we have a simplified platform that actually allow you to have access to it. Okay, the scalability issue. Example like Ethereum, like Ethereum transaction is very large. Like there's a time I want to do transaction worth of $45 on Ethereum platform, and the fee to do that transaction is actually is costing me more fee to be able to do transaction. And so we have that issues on Ethereum, basically, not on every other cryptocurrency. We have that issue on Ethereum, and that is being worked on anyway. I think there's going to be a launch of Ethereum 2.0 soon. So that issue should be addressed. So the issue of scalability is one of the issues we have in the DeFi platform. The user experience, people actually make mistakes. People make a lot of mistakes in how to trade, how to transact with it. Then the security standard, like we have a lot of frenzy, we have a lot of Ponzi on the scene, we have a lot of Ponzi. Most DeFi projects fails. A lot of people actually create DeFi projects maybe to earn money, and once they earn it, I think we have an issue of that with what's the name of this coin? Sushi, yeah, Sushi. It was listed on Binance platform a few months back, where the founder of the coin actually withdraw after people invested into the coin, just withdraw his investment. This is actually very, very wrong. I think that was mitigated and he actually returned back the fund anyway. But we actually have investment that did not last on the DeFi platform. Those are one of the disadvantages of the DeFi platform. So we have the interoperability as well, okay? So what is Binance? Like I said, Binance is the world leading blockchain platform, the world leading cryptocurrency platform that infrastructure provide. We have a lot of infrastructure provided for you to be able to, for financial, in the financial system actually. Is an exchange, the cryptocurrency exchange, and it allows you to be able to carry out a lot of transaction, trade. You can lend, you can trade, you can store. I think the official wallet of Binance is Trust Wallet. So you can actually use Trust Wallet to store your digital currency. And the fact that it is mostly trusted around the world. It's mostly trusted. You can actually visit binance.com to be able to check more information about Binance, okay? We have the freedom. One of the vision of Binance is actually to create the freedom of money transaction globally. Like everybody can actually be able to transact in the platform. So stick around because I'm going to be showing you how you can, because somebody was actually asking me this evening about how he can actually be able to use his card to buy Bitcoin and be able to store it and send it to people. And he said he tried to use his GTB bank and he could not, I think because of the limit he has, he could not transact. So Binance actually allows you to be able to transact, deposit your fiat currency and be able to transact your fiat currency. So when we're talking about the financial inclusion and we're talking about freedom of money globally, this is one of the opportunities Binance brings to you, okay? Now, it takes Binance 42 days to be number 10 exchange in the world. This is very amazing. And it takes Binance 92 days to be the first, to be the fifth, and less than about 165 days. It takes Binance about 165 days to be number one in the world. It's actually a very amazing milestone for Binance to cover, okay? So, and Binance is available to about 180 plus countries. You have members over sorry, we have team members over in different countries, over 40 plus team members. And I think one of the things I like about Binance is the user interface. The user interface is actually very cool. I've been using BitMEX before, but when I switched to Binance, I started doing my spot trade and my futures trade on Binance. It's actually very, very cool. I think there's one thing I actually would like Binance to improve on, which is the ability to be able to change. Like I can edit my an order, like editing an order that has not been executed. I think that's one of the things that one major thing that Binance have not really implemented, and I think they're going to work on that very soon. So I think that's the only thing I think I'm saying about Binance, that about the interface that I'm not really friendly with, but every other thing is cool. And we have languages. We have about 15 plus languages on the Binance platform. And these are things, these are the, what's it called? The ecosystem, the Binance ecosystem. We have spot trading, we have sports, we have fiat gateway, we have the P2P. P2P is like peer-to-peer, where you can actually be able to transact on the Binance, send money to somebody and the person get it back to you. And more as a free platform, we have the OTC, that is, you can be able to buy on the counter transaction. You can buy with your card. You can get loan on the Binance platform. When you get a loan, you can get based on your you only get loan based on your what's called your capability, your wallet capability. Okay, you have the future and option platform where you can be able to trade. Like people are like, when I tell people you can actually make money when a coin is going down, like when the price of Bitcoin is dropping, you can be making money, and when the price of Bitcoin is increasing, you can be making money. Okay, so Binance actually give you a platform to be able to do that kind of transaction, like futures transaction. Though it is very risky. Yeah, it is very risky. In futures trade, you can lose all your fund and you can gain a lot. You can gain a lot and you can lose a lot. So Binance actually have the platform, a DEX platform, like I said. We have Trust wallets. We have the smart chain, and the smart chain and the chain is actually a platform. Is like Binance have their own cryptocurrency. That's the BNB. They have their own blockchain. That's the smart chain, Binance smart chain. We have the decentralized platform, the DEX, where you can actually connect your Trust wallet to transact. Okay, and several other currencies like the Binance USDT. Then we have Binance educational information that actually shared on Binance. You can get it on the CoinMarketCap. Binance own CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap is a platform where you can actually get to see all the coins, all the coins that are actually transacted on the blockchain. Let me show you what I'm trying to say about the CoinMarketCap. Okay. So, so the CoinMarketCap, there's a CoinMarketCap is actually owned by Binance, where you can actually get to do, you can view all the transactions. See, if you want to do fundamental analysis, this actually is something I should have been talking about in this platform because it's not really free, but you can check my platform there. If you want to do fundamental analysis, because people like, how do I know that a coin is going to pump? How do I know that a coin is going to dump? Most of the information are actually available on this platform, which is owned by Binance, the CoinMarketCap. You can see right now we have the total amount of cryptocurrency we have in the world right now that is listed is around 7,521, 531 Bitcoin. And we have about 31,000 markets. The market cap right now, the currency market cap is over 402 trillion. Over 402 trillion. And the 24-hour volume right now, you can see everything. The Bitcoin dominance is there. If you want to learn, on the platform, we have information to learn. The reading, you can actually be able to check the volume per day. You can see what I was saying about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is around 30,000 for about 10,416 right now. That's gained this kind of about 13 in the last 7 days. Has gained 13% profit. So these are basic information that can actually get to learn in the platform. See, on this platform, the same information is available on Binance platform as well. So you can be able to track your transaction, be able to track what you do on the plan, the performance of each coin you actually buy. You can track them on the Binance platform. So we have the research, we have the academic, we have the charity platform program on Binance, and Binance actually supports this amount of is actually supported in different currencies. We have the yen, we have the naira, we have South African ZAN, South African rand, sorry, rather. We have the euro, we have the pounds. Different countries, we have a lot of countries that actually support, over 180 plus country that supports the Binance platform, okay? Okay, someone is raising their hand. Sorry, please, you can drop your question in the comment section. I'm going to attend to them. There's going to be a section for comments, okay? So, and one of the advantages of Binance is like, it is a platform. I think that's one of the things that actually make Binance become number one, because it actually gives a platform, a cheap platform. The fees are cheap compared to several other platforms that actually, like BitMEX. Sorry, I shouldn't be saying that, but like several other platforms actually, yeah, trading fee is quite high, but Binance is very, very cheap. The transaction is more or less in seconds. We have deposits. The deposit and withdrawal is more or less is very, very convenient. I'm going to be showing you I think I deposited fee a few days ago, and I'm going to be showing you how I did that. So we have bank transfer. These are things like people that are actually asking, how can I be able to fund my account? How can I maybe buy the data currency? We have the bank. You can actually transfer, like if you're in Nigeria, you can transfer money from your GTB bank to the Binance platform directly from the bank, and you don't need to convert your money to dollars. You don't need to convert your money to any yen or some whatever. You can actually buy directly from your bank, deposit on the Binance and use that to purchase. I'm going to be showing you how you can do that very soon. So, and deposit is free as one of the benefits. Deposit is free. If you combine it to several other platform like, let me say, Nuno, okay, several other platform like that, we have the charge for deposit. Deposit on Binance is free. It is easy to use. Then deposit and withdrawal you can actually deposit and you can withdraw directly into your bank. If you want to withdraw, if you want to deposit from your bank and deposit from your bank, if you want to withdraw back into your bank account, you can do that on Binance platform with a very, very cheap and low fee. And if you want to transact with your, let's say you want to use your MasterCard to transact, you want to deposit with your MasterCard, the fee on MasterCard is low as well. You can use a MasterCard in different countries to deposit as well. So the transaction is more or less instant. It is easy to use. Okay. Then we have the P2P platform on Binance. Okay. This is on the Binance Fiat platform. We have the P2P, that's the peer-to-peer, where you can actually be able to transact P2P on zero fee. The fee to transact P2P is actually is more or less you don't charge anything for transacting, sending money from somebody on Binance platform to another person on Binance platform. It is free. If you're using the P2P platform, the transaction is accrued, that is, it is completely safe. You can buy in your local currency in minutes, and you can set your price. You have a limit price where you can be able to set your price. Okay. So, so let's go to the Binance platform. I'm going to be sharing my screen to my Binance account. I'm going to be showing you how we can actually be able to do that. Everything I've been talking about, I'm going to be showing you how we can be able to do that in the Binance platform. Okay. So we're going into the practical section right now. So if you are there and you want to, I want you to engage. I'm going to be dropping to create a Binance account. I think I should have done that since. I'm sorry, I should have done that since. I'm going to be leading you through on how to do that. I think it's good. I'm going to be leading you on how to do that. Okay. You can copy the link I'm putting on the chat box right now, and use that to create your Binance account. Okay. The reason I want you to use the link is because if you create your Binance account with this, on the first transaction you're going to make, you're going to get a free bonus of $5. Once if you use this link to create. So I admonish everyone to use this link to create their Binance account. You actually have a Binance account before you can actually create another one. I think you can create another one. But for those that have not created before, use the link that is bit.ly/BN. BN is actually a short link, capital B NACE. So use this link to create your account right now. Okay. Use the link to create your account, and it's going to give you access to be able to register on the Binance platform. So I actually want you to follow me through on how to do it. So let me know if you already have a Binance account, please log into your Binance account. If you're just creating with the link, just create with the link I just showed to you. Okay. Create with the link I just showed to you. Okay. So I'm waiting for everybody to do that. Okay. Let me know if you're creating your account right now. I want to show you how you can actually be able to deposit and withdraw. How you can be able to deposit with your fiat currency, how you can withdraw, and how you can actually. I'm going to be showing you how you can protect your account from being hacked or protect your account from scammers. Okay, these are things I'm going to be showing you right now. So create your Binance account. Create your Binance account, and let me see. Let me know if you've created, if you're logged in. Let me know if you're logged in. Okay, software is raising hand. Mr. Software, I've unmuted you. Question. If you have an account already, please log in. Log in. If you have an account already, log in. Okay. Mr. Tokwe, is it Tokwe? Mr. or Mrs. Tokwe, I really cannot say. Please ask your question while we're waiting for every other person to create the account. Okay. Okay, good. Is Abayami just created another one. Just log in. When you create another one, just log in. I'm going to be taking you through how you can get your account secured. Okay. That's where we're going to start from. How you can get your account secured. So, Mr. Tokwe, please, what is your question? You're raising your hand. Is that a mistake? If it's a mistake, you can lower it back, okay? So, okay, good. Okay, are we still waiting for another person to create accounts? Let me know if you've created an account, okay? So we can move directly to how you can get your account secured. If you're looking at my screen right now, sorry, I'm not showing my balance yet. You necessarily need to see my balance, but if you need to see it, I'll show it to you, okay? So the first thing I want to do is go to security. Once you create your account, the first thing I want you to go is go to security. Security is a place where you can actually get to back up, select your, what's it called? Select your security features, like your authentication implementation, where you can actually get to make your what's called Google Authenticator. If you want to make email notification before anybody can access your account. Now, in security, you can actually be able to activate your Google Authentication code. Now, if you do not have Google Authenticator, I would advise you download that app right now. Okay, if you don't have Google, that's another app you should need to download. I think I should have dropped that information earlier. I'm sorry. I should have dropped that information earlier. So Google Authenticator is an app you should have to be able to back up, to be able to create your security. Right now, you can see I'm using SMS authentication available. My email authentication is available. My Google authentication is actually set up. You can use YubiKey or Google Authenticator. I'm using Google Authentication right now. So I advise everybody to create a Google Authenticator app to be able to do that. Both on Facebook. Okay, let me check Facebook if you're on with me on Facebook so I can know how to carry along. Okay. Okay. So let me know if you're done. Yeah, if you're using Binance app, just go to go to, you can go to wallet. If you look using Binance app, once you launch your app, you're going to be able to see. If you look at the top corner, the left top corner of your app, you see an avatar that looks like human head, like is a picture. Okay, I'm going to drop the Binance link again. That looks like a picture. Okay, just click on the app. It's going to take you to your. Just click on that icon. It's going to take you to your what's it called? Your account. So once you get to your account, the first thing whenever you create any account, either a wallet, even if you're creating a trusted wallet, the first thing you should do is create your backup. Make sure your account is secured and safe. Make sure it's backed up. Make sure it's secure and safe. Okay. For people attending on Facebook, I hope you're doing the same thing. Okay. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, so log into your Facebook account, and let us go on with it. Sorry, your Binance account, don't mind me. Log into your Binance account and let's move on with it, okay? So we're in the Binance platform right now. I'm going to be sharing my screen. Okay, I hope everyone, okay? We have, yes. Binance has a US restriction. For US people to be able to attend, for people in US to be able to attend, I'm going to drop a link for US right now. Just give me a few seconds. Let me get the link for US. For people in US to be able to register. So okay. Binance. Okay. For people in US, you can actually use the Binance Dex. It's a decentralized platform it is not really monitored. So once I'm going to drop a link, I'm going to drop another link to create your Trust Wallet. Okay, for people in US, that will make it easy. For people in US, that will make it easy for you to be able to attend. I'm going to be dropping the link for you to be able to create your. Okay, good. For people in US, you can go to, I'm going to drop the link in the comment section too right now. That's binance.us/ENG. I really don't have an account in US right now, so I'm just going to give that. So if you're in US, you can okay. For people in US, you can think up with this binance.us/login. So for you to create the account. That's for people in US. Please let me know if you're able to do that. No, I do not have a referral code. I don't have an account with Binance US, but I'm going to give my Trust Wallet so you can connect through the DEX platform. With the decentralized platform, the Binance DEX, you really do not even need to create this thing. You need to use Trust Wallet. Trust Wallet is the official Binance wallet also. You can actually use to connect to the Binance DEX for you to do your transaction. Okay, so for people that are in US and could not play with the Binance.com, I did drop a link for you to create if you're in US and UK as well. For people in UK, I think you can use the first address. You can use the first what's called the first link I dropped. That's the Binance link, my referral code here. So using the code, you're going to be able to get $5 on the first transaction. Once you complete the transaction, you're going to get, because of this training sponsored by Binance, you're going to get a free $5. That's what you onboard in the platform. Okay, let me get a link for my Trust Wallet. Okay, I'm going to drop the link for my Trust Wallet now, so you can actually be able to. Okay. Okay, I think everybody have created, right? I'm waiting for the people in US to notify me if they have created their account. Okay, for you to create your Trust Wallet account, I'm going to be dropping the link now. Okay. Just give me a few seconds. So create your Trust Wallet. I feel we have some people that are having network issues. Create your Trust Wallet with you can download and create a Trust Wallet with the link I'm going to be sharing right now. There's a bonus if you create your Trust Wallet with that link, download with that link, you can have access to gain free Trust Wallet coin. Okay, that's TWT. You can actually be able to gain TWT for free. Okay, so using that link as well. So those are bonuses. These are actually benefits of you actually attending this program. And stick around to the end because I'm going to be sharing the opportunity for you to gain $500. Okay, so stick around. So for everybody that have created an account, let's move on. Let's move on. So I want to carry everybody along. Let me make sure we are my screen. I hope you can see my screen. Can you see my Binance screen, please? Let me know. Let me know if you can see my Binance account. Yeah, the security section. Let me know if you can see it. Okay. Let me know if you can see it. I'm waiting. For those on Facebook, okay, I'm going to drop the link on Facebook too. For those on Facebook, you can create your account with this. You can create your Trust Wallet account with this, and for your Binance account, okay. I actually want to show you how you can be able to secure wallet, because that is very important. Security is very important when it comes to creating an account. Security is very, very important. Okay. So this is now coming into this, I think you should understand that coming to the crypto space is optional, and you must understand the risks that's involved, okay? That is actually the reason why I'm trying to make sure you understand what we're doing and make sure you're not making a mistake. So to create your Binance account, right now I am seeing, you're seeing enable, your own, you're going to be seeing enable. If you click on the enable, it's going to give you a pop-up of a barcode and a code. Now, make sure my Binance account has actually been enabled already, except I want to disable it. If I'm going to be disabling it, I have to be showing you my code, which is not really secured. So I'm not going to be doing that. But I'm going to be explaining it in total how you can do it. Now, when you create your Binance account, you can actually do your KYC for your phone number verification, okay? But for you, before you do that, you can actually, the major thing is for you to have your phone back, your Google authentication downloaded. Now, you can go to your Play Store or your App Store to download Google Authenticator. The icon looks like this. This is how the icon look like. The icon looks like this. So once you download it, you open it. Now you can use your Google Authentication to scan. You can use it to scan the barcode that's going to show you, that's going to be shown to you. Let me say this on it. Okay, I just want to check this option out. Okay, no. Okay, when you click on enable, you're going to see a barcode and you're going to see a code. Now, the barcode is, you're going to use your phone to scan it, to scan the barcode. Now, the Google Authenticator generates codes every 30 seconds. Every 30 seconds, it generates new codes. Those are the codes you're going to need to log into your account. Okay, those are the codes you're going to need to log into your account. Okay, so if you don't do that, if anybody have access to your account, they can move your phone without your knowledge. If they have access to your account, if they have access to your email account and have access to they know your password. If they don't have access and you don't enable your Google Authenticator code, they can actually move your phone. So that is why it's best for you to get your Google Authentication code active. Okay. So are you there? I hope you guys I hope you're following along. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to be to explain how. Okay, I'm going to secure how you're going to secure your account. So that's what I'm explaining. Once you come to your profile, you come to security. You click on security. When you click on security, it's going to bring you this. If you're using the desktop app, it's going to give you this page. If you're using the mobile app, you see in the option in your once you click on your profile, you see the option. You see security, privacy and security. Once you click on it, okay, let me show you from here. I'm going to log into my own account from here. I hope you'll be able to see my screen from here, my mobile app. Okay. For people that are using the mobile app. Okay, this is my Binance mobile app. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you the procedure on how to go about it using your mobile app as well. This is very important. That's that I do not. Anybody can have access to your phone. Now we log into your mobile app. Okay, look at this corner, the corner here. Look at the corner here. Once I open the mobile app, if you're looking at my screen right now, this is the first thing you're going to see. If you open the mobile app, right, the left-hand corner here, you're going to see an icon that looks like a picture, passport picture. You click on it. If you click on it, then it's going to take you to this option. It's going to take you to this option where you can be able to see what's called security. If you look at, once you get to that, you can click on security. If you click on security, then it's going to show you this. Because I've already activated mine, that's why you're seeing this right now. I hope you can see my screen. I hope you can see my screen. I hope you can see the camera right now. You're looking at the camera. Okay, let me enlarge it. Oh, sorry. Let me switch. I have to stop sharing and. Okay, for those that can see, let me go back. So once you open your mobile app, your Binance mobile app, and you've logged in, you will see on the left-hand corner, you see this icon. You see this icon. Just click on the icon. It's going to take you to this option. That is your profile, your account section. So in the account section, you're going to see security. So when you click on security, that is where you can get to access to your, what's it called? You can actually be able to have access to your, what's it called? Your authentication app and your SMS code. This is where you can do all your security, enable all your security features, okay? Okay, I hope people in South Africa are not having issues. I hope people in South Africa are not having issues doing this, okay? So once you set up an account like that, I'm gonna go back to share my screen. So have you all downloaded? Let me know if you've downloaded Google Authentication Code. Google Authentication. Let me know if you have downloaded it and you have done that. You scanned your barcode. You passed that stage. Let me know if you've passed the stage. Security is very, very important. Okay. I'm going to show, to make it easy, let me enter Zoom on my phone. Yeah. For those that do not get it, I think that's the best, since the account is linked. Okay, poor network. That is what we have in Nigeria right now. I'm sorry, I should have actually informed you before to download Google Authentication app. I'm sorry, I should have done that earlier, but please, let's just take time to do that. It is very important. But for those that cannot do it right now, you can actually get to do it later, okay? So once you've done your Google, once you've done the, what's it called? Once you've activated your, security, that is your Google Authenticator, what it's going to be doing is, whenever you want to log into your account, once you enter your email and your password, Binance is going to ask you for your Google Authenticator code. So whenever you want to log in, just go back to that app, you check under Binance, you should see your code there. Just copy the code or just write the code, write out the code and put it on Binance for you to be able to log in. The effect is anybody that has your password or your email and do not have that code cannot log into your account. That actually make your account secure. And I want to advise also, okay? Good. So I want to advise that when you click on the barcode, don't just scan the barcode only. Click on the code that is going to be generated below the barcode. Write it out. That is a backup phrase. Now, the implication of that is if you lose your phone, if your phone got stolen or you miss your phone, you'll be able to, if you add that code, you don't need to contact Binance to help you disable your Google Authenticator. You just write out that code. Let's say the way you normally write your backup phrase, you can write your Google Authentication login code there. You can just write the code out from there and put it on Binance, okay? And put it on your Google Authenticator code. And it's going to delete the former one and create the new one. It's going to reopen when you get your new phone. Let's say you get a new mobile phone, just download the app again, put the code on it, and it's going to start generating the same code for you. So it's going to reduce the stress of you. Let's say you lose your phone. It's going to reduce the stress of you contacting Binance to be able to disable your Google Authenticator for you before you can be able to log in. It actually takes time. Sometimes it can take 2, 3, 4, 5, sometimes a week to be able to get a solution from them because they get a lot of information all the time. They get a lot of people to attend to. Actually, I'm trying to do the same thing on my Binance, this thing right now, but okay. So have you done that? Please let me know in the comment section if you have done that. On Facebook as well, let me know if you have done that on Facebook. Okay. So on Zoom, let me know if you've done that on Zoom. You've done the backup. Am I alone? Let me know. Are you there? Okay, good, done. Yes, it's possible for you to do that later. Yes, it's possible for you to do that later. You can do it later. There's nothing stopping you from doing it later. Okay, good. But I hope you understand. I hope you understand it. What I just explained. It's good for you to do it. Okay, it is best for you to have your account secured. Now, I'm very sure most of you have like at least, I think the minimum you can deposit on Binance is like 300 naira. If you have 200 naira, you can use 200 naira to buy Bitcoin. You can use to buy any coin you want to buy. Okay, you can deposit as low as 300 naira because there's a deposit fee of like 150 naira, and you can deposit. So let's go to account section. Once you've done your security, then the next thing is let's go to trades. Now, okay, just come out. Let's go to trades. No, I want to be able to show the basic feature, Binance basic feature for you. So actually taking time to load. So let's start with bank deposits. Like I said, on your Binance platform, you can actually deposit your bank, you can deposit Naira, you can deposit a credit card, you can do P2P trade, you can deposit with cash, you can do third-party payments using Simplex. I think they have implementation with Simplex. Binance have affiliation with, what's it called? I think you're gonna see them right now. So my network is kind of not very, very strong right now. It's taking time to load. So I want us to go into back payments. So for people that have a limitation with using their card, or you have a limitation with, oh, you've exceeded your what's called deposit limit, your monthly spending on your Naira card, you can actually buy Bitcoin with your Naira directly on Binance. Okay, that's one of the benefits about advantage of Binance. Okay, you can get to buy with, or whatever country you have. I think in US you can do the same thing. In China, in Ghana, in over 180 countries. Okay, you can be able to buy the Bitcoin with. You can be able to buy your Bitcoin there. Okay, so let's join. It's taking some time to load. Oh boy, I think it's about to rain, and whenever we have a raining issue right now, I normally have terrible network around here. That's a Nigeria situation. Okay, 4G is working like 3G. When 3G sometimes are faster than 4G. Okay, so please give me some time, let it load. So if your own has loaded, just let me know. You can just click on you can click on what's called fiat deposit or bank deposits. Click on bank deposits, you can be able to have access to that. Okay, it's loading up. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to deposit on my account. I'm just going to deposit a very small amount of money right now, my Binance account, so you can actually be able to see that. This is very easy, like very, very easy. And it gets approved within minutes. Okay, so for those in Nigeria, for those in South Africa, you can select, once you get there, I'm going to be showing you what you want to do. Right now, I'm going to be depositing in Naira. The network is not encouraging right now. Okay. Wow. Sorry, my network is quite kind of slow right now. It's taking so much time. Wow, this is something else. This is something else. I'm on 4G. This is terrible. My 4G network is this slow. Okay. Good. Nice loading. Now, on this page, once you click on buy crypto, you can see this option. You don't need to click on it, just put your hand on it, you see buy crypto. If you're using the desktop version, you see deposit bank. bank deposits. So you can click on bank deposits. If you want to use MasterCard, you can use a MasterCard or a Visa card to deposit. I'm using bank deposits. I want to actually show you how I can actually be able to do it without restriction. For people that want to deposit and buy cryptocurrency, which actually make it very difficult for them. So right, I'm selecting bank. So the fee for deposits is just 150 Naira. So we're going to deposit 10,000 Naira. I want to deposit 100,000 Naira. They're going to charge me 150 Naira. Very, very cheap, imagine. So whichever country you are, you can actually select the country you are from. Australia, Brazil, Europe. For those in South Africa, I think you're going to see is South African Rand. You can deposit South African Rand. Uganda, Ukraine, for those in Turkey, Indonesia. So I'm going to be selecting Naira. Okay, selecting Naira. The next thing we want to do is what we're depositing fiat. You know, I already explained what fiat is. I'm trying to deposit my fiat and convert my fiat to cryptocurrency. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, so we deposit, I select Naira, network is something else. Okay, good. So I'm selecting bank transfer. So with bank transfer, what do I want to deposit? Let's say I want to deposit 100 Naira. Now it's going to show me, so you can deposit between the amount you can deposit between 150 Naira to 4 million Naira. So you can deposit between 150 Naira to 4 million Naira. You can withdraw that as well, okay? So deposit fee is 150 Naira. That is, if I want to deposit 1,000 Naira right now, I'm going to be charged 150 Naira. So the value I'm going to get is 850 Naira. So you can deposit as low as 150 Naira to buy cryptocurrency. It is that low as 150 Naira to buy whatever cryptocurrency you want to buy. So once you do that, you enter the amount you want to do, click on continue. So it's going to load up the portal to pay. Now, Binance is actually an affiliate with Flutterwave. So Flutterwave is actually the link between Binance and your bank account. So you can see this is bank transfer. I'm going to be sending 1,000 Naira to this account. So it's a Wema bank account. So you're going to send it in. So once you make the transfer, once you make the transfer from my bank right now, I'm going to do that right now, okay? I'm going to transfer 1,000 Naira from my bank to that account. Now, it's best for you to transfer before you click I have transferred, because this account number actually normally changes. So it's best for you to transfer it before you actually click you've transferred. Make sure, so the best thing is still loading. I'm going to log into my GT Bank account. You can log into your account. Let's say we can deposit any amount between 150 and 4 million Naira you want to deposit, okay? And no. Okay? So once you make up, I want you to do it, because once you do this transaction, if you do the transaction I'm going to do right now, you're going to get a bonus of $5. So even if you deposit 200 Naira, you're going to get a bonus of 5 Naira. I think no, if you deposit within 10,000 Naira and you make trade worth of 10,000 Naira, you're going to get a deposit of $5. Okay. So when you make your first transaction, right? Once you do your transaction right now, no matter the amount you have, as long as it's more than 150 Naira, let's say you're depositing 150 Naira, that means you're going to be sending 300 Naira, okay? From my account to the Binance account. Yes, you read it, yeah. For you to be able to do deposits, okay? For you to be able to do deposits, you might be required to do KYC, that's know your customer. They're going to ask for, and for you to be able to withdraw your fund also, you'll be requested to do your what's called KYC, that is know your customer. It's going to request for your name, your registered full name, your account number. It's going to request for your what's it called? I'm going to type it down. The name, full name. It's going to request for your full name. It's going to request for your account number. You're going to request for your address. You're going to request for your what's it called? Your which passport you can actually one of the basic advantages of Binance is that you really do not need your international passport. You can use an international passport. You can use driver's license. You can use the NIM, I think the national ID card. You can use that, the NIM ID card. You can actually use that to transact on Binance as well. So you can use that for your registration. Then your NIM or passports or driver license, you can use that to verify your account. So once you do your verification, then you can make your deposit. These are things that are going to be required: your full name, your address, your Binance account. So if you want to increase your limits too, you might be required to do more. What's it called? You might be required to do more verification. I think they are going to be. I think that's you can actually register your account as a personal account or as a corporate account as well. Oh, okay. So those are things that are going to be requested for your full name, your passport. Now, if you check, it's saying payments are currently slow at my bank. Slow payments are usually confirmed within 30 minutes. You will get the receipt once your payment is confirmed. Good. So this was my last transaction. You can see it expired. The payment wasn't confirmed from my bank, so it actually expired. Is the deposit order submitted? So I can actually go to you can go to view history to see the deposit that have been done. You can see it's writing processing. You can see this is the 850. I sent 1,000 naira, they charge 150 naira, the place is 850 naira. So you can see it's writing processing. What is the method of payment? Bank transfer, okay? Writing bank transfer. So that's it. So you can go to history, your transaction history, to be able to check your deposits, the deposit and withdrawal for fiat. This is under fiat. So once you have your coin, once you have your fiat in your system, you can you can convert your fiat to any coin you want to buy. You can use to buy the BNB coin. You can use to buy Bitcoin. You can use to buy any coin you want to buy. Now, I'm going to be sharing technical analysis on how to trade for the next 4 days, 5 days. I'm going to be sharing information on how to trade. I've actually applied for another training like this. So if my application get approved for tomorrow, I'm going to give free access to be able to connect with you on how you can actually trade. It's going to be free for everybody. It's going to be free on how you can actually trade. Though it's more like this. Okay. My major question is assuming I want to buy BNB or Binance Chain to my Trust Wallet. What is the easier ways to buy the coin from the Binance account? For example, I need the Binance Chain to my Trust Wallet, and I want to straight to my Trust Wallet. Okay. Now, if you're buying on the Binance Chain, let's say you're buying on Binance Dex. So for those that you say you want to buy this trade, you can buy. One method is this. I'm going to go to there right now. So because I already have fund in my account. Now it's still writing processing. I'm able to change your Naira, your fiat to Binance. Let's say you want to buy Bitcoin, a BNB. You can be able to change your fiat to BNB. Okay. So when you click on the OTC, so it's going to ask for, I want to buy, I want to buy, I want to sell. Make a request. So what I want to buy, you can select, I want to buy BNB, Binance Coin. What am I spending? I'm spending, the only thing we have Binance BUSDT, USBUSD, and BTC. So you can convert your what's it called, your fiat to any of this coin, USDT, okay? Or you can actually buy directly from the market. So I'm going to show you how you can buy directly from the market using your fiat currency. So the best thing is to come to trade. You go to market or you go to trade. I'm using the basic right now. Okay. So I'm going to convert NGN. Okay, we really don't have Naira here. So the best thing for you to do is to convert your Naira to USDT or BTC or whatever coin you want, or any stable coin. Now, there are different between, we have stable coins, we have fluctuating coin. USDT is a stable coin. So one USDT is equal to one USD. USDT is a stable coin. BUSD is a stable coin. Now I'm going to go to classic platform. I normally use advanced platform like the Pro page to do my transaction. Okay, so once you click on trade, you click on market, you come to market or trades, Jerry. When you come to trades, you click on what's called classic or margin. I click on classic right now. It's going to bring you to this portal. This is a portal where you can actually get to do your exchange. This is a portal where you can get to buy your fiat. So you come to this section. Look at this section in the screen. You see fiat section. This is fiat. Now I can select Naira. See, for those that have the Naira in your account, you can select Naira. So you select Naira. So it's going to give. These are the Naira pairs. These are the pairs. These are the Naira pairs. Now we have several tabs on Binance. This is the pair section. This section is what we call the pair, the market pair section. So this is where you can actually convert your Naira. So if I want to use my Naira, if I want to use Naira to buy BNB, I'm going to click on fiat. I'm going to click on BNB by Naira. If I'm going to use Naira to buy BTC, I'm going to use BTC by Naira. If I want to buy Ethereum with my Naira, I'm going to click Ethereum by NGN. That is Naira. And like Tron USDT. These are the pairs, the pairs we have on Binance right now. We have a BNB, that's the Binance coin, BTC, BUSDT, that's Binance stablecoin. Then Ethereum, we have Tron, we have USDT. That's this USDT is backed by USD. Okay, this is how you can actually. This is the pair section. This actually shows you the current market price. This is the 24-hour change. So in the last 24 hours, Bitcoin has changed by 5%, and it has gained about $712 the last 24 hours. So this is the 24-hour. Like in the last 24 hours, Bitcoin has gotten to 13,745, and the lowest price in the last 24 hours is 12,948. Like that. This is the total volume. Bitcoin volume. We have 74,398 Bitcoin value. Bitcoin on Binance right now. These are the 24-hour volume right now. 991 million, over 999 million. Okay. This is the trade section. Now we see we have the buy. So if you want to buy, we have the buy section, we have the sell. You can see when I click the buy, it is green. When I click the sell, it turns to red. Okay, this is buy, this is sell. So this is just the spot trade. I'm not going to go talking about 3x or the isolated trade or futures trade right now. I'm just talking on spot trade. This is the type of trade. On 3x margin, we have different leverage for that. On isolated trade, these are margin trades. This is where you can actually be able to buy or short. This is where you can borrow and repay. Okay, we have isolated trade and we have spot trades. So we are doing spot trade right now. What spot trade means is that you can buy low and sell high. You can only buy when the price is lower, and you can sell. You can make profits when you sell higher. That's a spot trade for you. You can only buy when the price is lower, and you can sell when the price is higher. Okay. On futures trade or margin trade, where we have the derivative, you can see the futures USD derivative. You have the coin futures and the leverage coin. On this portal, when you click on this futures trade, you can be able to sell I. You can be able to buy I. Let's say I can buy Bitcoin here at 11 when Bitcoin was around 12,000. I can buy a Bitcoin, and when Bitcoin dump here, I can sell, and I'm going to be in profit if I short. That is what in futures trade we talk about futures in upcoming classes. If you actually enroll for the upcoming classes, is mostly not free anyway. I'm going to be sharing with you how you can actually be able to trade, my strategies in trading. But if Binance gets to approve my next class, okay, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can actually be able to trade, how you can buy and sell. It's going to be free for everybody to attend. It's free for everybody to trade, okay? How you can actually be able to understand what you're seeing here, okay? This is the book order. So you can see this is the people that want to sell. These are the people that want to buy. Now, trade get executed when this price meets this price. If the people that want to buy and at 13,671, trade get executed when this price hits the when the what's called based on the volume, yeah, I should say that based on the volume, because you can see we have higher volume right now. The volume we have here is actually higher. That is why you can see we have a lot of trade are actually going on right now. And trade get executed when the buy hits the sell. When the buy price is equated to the sell price. Like I want to buy, if I want to buy from you, and when we reach a consensus, basically when we actually get to agree, anyway, it is not. You should understand that this process is not manual; it is automated. So when you place a trade right now, if I say I want to buy. I don't think I don't have Bitcoin. I don't have Naira right now. Okay, I have Naira, good. I have 850. So the Naira I deposited have been activated right now. And I have 2.4 BNB. Now, if I want to buy BNB, that's the Binance coin. Now we have, if you look at this other tab, we have limits, we have market, we have stop limits. Now, limits is a platform, is a place that actually help you understand how to it actually help you determine the price you want to buy. Okay, with limit, I can determine the price I want to buy. With markets, you can see if I want to buy I want to buy, okay, BNB per USD is selling at 14,890 naira. That's the market price right now. So I can decide to buy. I can decide the price I want to buy. Like I'm not buying now. Look, let's just do a little trade right now. Now I want to we have the tools also. We have the tools also that shows you, like we have the trend lines. Now in the upcoming training, I'm going to be sharing with you how you actually are going to be using this tool. Well, I'm going to be limiting this training to just the trend line, using trend line. So you can be able to draw trend lines on how or where the market is going. Now, how to draw trend lines is to map the candlesticks. Now, I'm not really talking about trading right now. That's why I'm not going into the candlesticks. But if you look at the trend right now, look at the price right now, this is what we call ascending triangle. This is what we call an ascending triangle, okay, in trading. So we have the price is going, and it's doing higher high. This is what we call higher high. Again, let me show. What the reason why I say it's higher high is we have, you can see the last price is at 10,719. This is one high. We call it higher high because this is actually higher than this. The next price is higher than this. Next, the price is close higher than this. And this price close higher than this. Now, before you go into trading, the first thing you should look at is the time frame. The time frame I have right now is the 1 hour time frame. So we have 1 hour. You can select the time frame you want to trade with. You want to trade at. You can select if it's the day, 1 day, 3 day, 1 week, 1 month. If you want to use minutes, but I normally advise to use 1 hour. I normally use the 1 hour to 4 hours. It's not a financial advice. You can actually decide what's called. You can decide the time frame you want to use yourself. You can decide the time frame you want to use yourself. Okay. So right now, let's just go to buying. I'm not really going to be talking too much about trading right now. So I just want to be able to explain to you what limit is. So limit tab actually allow you to determine the price you want to buy at. The market price, if you look at it right now, is right. The price is rising market. That is, whatever I enter here, you can enter the percentage. Let's say I want to use 28%, 27%. I want to use 100% of my Naira to buy BNB. If I click on buy right now, it's going to buy exactly at the market price. That is 14,848. Now, if I put on limit price, with the limit price, I can determine the price I want to buy at. Okay, for those that are asking about how you can actually be able to buy from the Binance chain, how you get here. The first thing is to come to trade, click on classic. If you click on the classic tab, it's going to bring you here. On the classic tab, then you're going to see this, your peer tab. Now, depending on what you have, I want to convert my Naira to BNB. That is what we're trying to do right now. The Binance has done 3.223% in 24 hours. So I want to buy Binance. I want to buy the Binance coin. So I click on the Binance pair and it brings me here. Okay, I'm just doing a recap. So we come to amount. You can either enter the amount you want to buy at, or you can click on the price you want to buy at. If you click on the price here, it's going to reflect here. You can just do the drop down. These are my open trades. These are my open trades. You can draw it down, and you can use this to click the price you want to buy at. Once you click on the price, it's going to show here. Now, or I can decide to enter the price I want to buy at. Let's say I'm looking at the price to come back to 14,300 and 14,300. So I put my price at 14,300. So when I put my price at 20,300, that is like that means I'm buying at $30 worth of BNB. So I'm converting my Naira, which is 100% of my Naira, is 850 Naira. So you can see amount I'm going to be buying. What this 850 Naira is going to buy is at this price is going to be 0.025 BNB, and it's going to be the total I'm going to get. The total I'm selling is 843 because of the fee. I already have 850 Naira, so they already charged me around 6.3 Naira, 6 Naira 3 kobo. That's the fee on this trade. So if I want to click on buy, you click on buy. Now it's going to execute. I'm using trade view so you can see it's going to execute, and this whenever the price comes to this line, it's going to buy. It's going to automatically buy. If the price comes to this line, it's going to buy the trade I just did. So you can use the original tab. The original tab actually showed you, it shows you the tab. Now, what you're seeing right now are what we call the candlesticks. Now, what it actually indicates is the price starting from here. This is where the price started from, and the price closed here. Now, if you look at this, this is what we call doji. This is what we call a doji. The doji actually, I think in the trade class, I'm going to be explaining how to understand this candlestick and how these candles, what you're seeing, the candle chart, how they determine the direction of prices, where the price is going to go. Now, when you say doji like this, it has an indication. It's a reversal. Now, when if we look at the price actually opened here, it went up, it got to this point and came back to this point. That's what that's what this was actually typifying. The price opened here, went up, came back down, and now closed there. When it closed around here, it closed positively around here, and in the next, I'm using this is the 1 hour candle. Now, this candle is actually showing what happened in 1 hour. I can select 5 minutes. Look at the 5-minute chart. It's going to show you what actually happened on each candle in the 5 minutes. So you can look at it. It's showing the time here. You can see at 20:40. In fact, this is a 5-minute candle. So what this red candle is telling you is this actually happened in the last 5 minutes. So there's the last candle. There's the last 5 minutes. If the 5 minutes complete, it's going to create a new one. If you stick around to see this candle right now, it's going to create a new candle right now beside it. So I'm actually going in there I'm going basic for those that really do not understand trading. But if you follow through the rest of the course, you're going to be able to understand what trading is and how you can actually apply it well. Okay. So I think the class is taking long anyway. So I've already placed my trade. Now, the disadvantage between the original and using trade view is that the trade view will actually show you it can actually show me where my position is, like this position I have right now, this film. So if I switch to trade view, the reason why I prefer trade view analysis is this. See, it actually showed me, like, I'm saying that whenever the price comes to this area, is going to buy. Okay. So we have, if you're new to Binance, you can actually use indicators. So for indicators, we want to use, we have free indicators here. We can use the RSI. I think RSI is relative strength index. It's actually one of the indicators that actually typify how to trade. It actually typify overbought and oversold. When the market is overbought or when the market is oversold, it tells you. That's one of the advantages of RSI. Okay, but I'm not going to be going into that. I'm not going to be going into the details right now. But for the trading aspect, you're going to be able to see that. Okay, so I'm going to place my trade. Now, let me explain stop loss. Stop loss is very, very important. Please take this part is very, very important. If you're trading and you're not using stop loss, okay, if you're trading and you're not using stop loss, let's say you want to buy a coin, let's say basically for those that are trading, you're trading and you're not using stop loss, it's like you have a boat and you park your boat without anchoring it. If you park a boat without an anchor, if the wind, there's tide and wind blow, it's going to blow it away. So that is one of the major reasons why you need to use stop loss. The stop loss actually save you from losing too much. Now, you can use stop loss buy or stop loss sell. Okay. Now, one of the major things I use if I'm going to be setting up my stop loss is I use OCO. The OCO actually allows you to be able to buy. It allows you to be able to set your buy, the price you want to buy, and how to set the price you want to sell. It allows you to be able to sell the price you want to buy, your target, and the price the price you want to sell, and your stop price. That is, I'm going to cancel this trade right now. I'm going to cancel the trade right now. Okay. I'm going to cancel this trade right now. So you can see how easy for you to actually cancel a trade. Now, if I want to see what I want to do with OCO is, but let me buy at market. So you can actually, let's buy at the current, what's the best price to buy right now? I'm guessing the price will come to 14,780 something. So I'm buying 100% of my portfolio with this. So whenever the price comes to this, it's going to buy. Okay. Once it buys, now you understand what I'm talking about, upward trend. This is an upward trend in Binance right now. You can see what I'm talking about, upward trend, yeah? Okay, so if I want to sell, let's say, okay, let me just, for a quick illustration, let me just buy at the market price, okay? Let me buy at the market price. I'm buying 50% at market price. I'm using 50% buy at market price. So I'm buying at the market price. You can see it has been. Okay, buy at market price. Value must be less than, okay. So it has actually bought. Good. You can see that's. If you look at trade history, this is your open trade. You can see your open trade. These are my open trades. These are my order history. The trades I've done. You can see the order, the one I just made right now. I bought a market price at 14,855.66 naira at market execution. These are the total I'm getting. This is the amount I got. Okay. So this is what you get by using it to buy a market price. You can have access to your trade history for the last 3 months. You can see my trade history for the last 3 months. INJ, I bought INJ at I bought INJ at this price 0.85. That is 85 cents. I sold that when it got to $1. That's a profit for me. I bought ENG again at 0.98 again. Actually, I've not sold the one I bought here. And look at the Binance one I just bought. Okay, then you can actually see this is your fund as well. These are fund. You want to see your wallet, what you have in your wallet. The order history. You can see your order history now. If I want to sell this coin, the best thing for me to do is come to sell. Now I want to put the amount of the price I want to sell is to use the OCO. The OCO actually allows you to tell the price I want to sell. And let's say I want to sell at whenever the price gets to 8,000. I bought at 8,000 for 14,008. That's the limit price. The stop price. What you are going to enter is that if in case the price goes down, I want to reduce the amount of money I will lose. That's why I'm going to enter the stop loss. Using my stop limit, I'm going to be selling at 14,000. Like I always tell my members, for those that are in the Telegram channel, like if you want to put your stop loss a bit far, just a little bit far away from the what's it called? A little bit far away from the support. Right now, okay, I'm trying to switch to 1 hour chart. The network is terrible right now. Okay, good. So I want to place the support is actually around here. We have a support around here, around a minute support around 14,000. So I'm going to put my stop loss at 14,300 and 14,400. Let's put at 14,400. Okay, at 14,400. So I'm saying if the price comes down to 14,400, you should sell my BNB. You should sell. I'm going to put 800 naira worth of BNB. You should sell this amount of BNB. This 845 naira worth of BNB. Actually, I'm going to be putting just 500. Let's say. So it's going to sell this amount of BNB, sell it off. But if the price goes up, if the price comes up and reach 15,000, it should if BNB price reach 15,000 per naira, you should buy. It's going to sell off and take my profits. So if the price comes up to 15,000, is going to take profit for me. That means I bought at 8, you can have my other history. I bought at 14,866. I'm going to be selling at 15,000. So that's profit for me. But if the price comes down below that, once it gets to 8,000, once it gets to 14,400, it's going to sell off and take my profit from me. Okay. So you can click on sell. And if you look at the tab, it's going to show, okay, it is too small. It's too small, it's too small. Let's put it at 800. I'm going to sell 850 worth of BNB. So sell. You can see it already placed the tab for me to sell. If the price comes here, it's going to sell it and take profit for me. If it comes down, it's going to come here and stop me from losing any further. Okay, so you can see how easy for you to be able to use Binance platform to be able to trade and buy a platform. Now, if you want to withdraw, let's say let me just sell at market price. I'm going to sell at market just to make it, because limit price actually can take some time to execute. That's why you have to chill and wait for your trade to hit your price before you sell. So I want to sell. I'm going to cancel this trade. So I want to sell 800. Just want to make it easy for you to be able to see how you can actually withdraw the fund. So if you want to withdraw your Naira into your back, I want to convert my BNB back to Naira. So I'm going to convert. Let me convert. How much Naira should I convert? How much BNB should I convert? 0.0, the same amount. Let's just say the same amount. This is actually not a very good trade for me, because I'm going to be losing some fund because I'm not really doing any analysis. So I'm going to be selling 0.05 amount of Bitcoin. I want to sell it off at market price. So you can see with instantly, I'm selling at market, instantly it bought at market, and I have my 744. Now, remember I told you I'm selling lower than the price I bought. That's why I'm having this. And I did not even sell up to amount I bought. So you can, if you come to trade history, you can see the trade here. You can see the trade here. This is the trade and the summary of the trade. This is what I bought. I bought 842. I sold 742. I bought 848. I sold 742. Okay. So now, if I want to withdraw my fund, just to make it easy, you can actually do withdrawal. Let me go to fiat and deposit. Okay. You can come to wallet, click on wallet. It's going to give you a drop down. You click on withdraw and deposit. On deposit, you can be able to withdraw your fund back to your Naira account. Because I have Naira right now, if I want to withdraw, I can withdraw it back to my Naira account, my GTB account. So right now, it's saying I'm having Naira. Okay, this is the amount I'm having in Bitcoin right now. So I want to withdraw my Naira. You can see deposit, Naira, deposit or withdraw. So click on withdraw. So when I click on withdraw, I want to withdraw my Naira. Then it's going to tell me where do I want to withdraw to. That is, if I want to, once I convert my money back to Naira, I want to withdraw back to my bank account. No, they're going to charge me 200 Naira to withdraw that same amount. So this is, I'm going to be withdrawing my Naira. How much do I want to withdraw? You enter the amount you want to withdraw here. Let's say I want to withdraw 700 Naira. Okay, the minimum you can withdraw right now is 5,000 Naira, and the maximum you can withdraw is 2 million. So they're actually expecting me to have made profit before I can withdraw. Because I don't have that, I really cannot withdraw right. I don't have that in Naira right now. I can't withdraw. So once you click on this, it's going to you will have register your account details, then you click on continue. Now, if you want to withdraw crypto, you can withdraw crypto as well. You can withdraw your crypto. For those that have Trust Wallet and you want to withdraw from Binance to your Trust Wallet, let's say you already bought BNB and you want to withdraw your BNB. So once you click on withdraw, you can enter the coin I want to withdraw, BNB. You can see I click on BNB. Then I enter my BNB address. Now I can enter the address is your public address. When you create your account, you're going to have a private account, your private address and public address. I create my my public address. So my public address, let's say, let me get my BNB address from Binance. I'm not really going to withdraw it because I really don't want to withdraw right now. Okay. I'm trying to get a BNB address and get that on your Trust wallet. So for those that have downloaded Trust wallet, you can log into your Trust wallet. I'm going to be, let me share my screen now. You can open it, how you can actually connect your Trust wallet. I'm going to be sharing the screen now. So for BNB, I can select the BNB address normally start with BNB. That's the major thing about BNB. Normally start with BNB. So sorry, it's taking some time. I'm trying to copy my BNB address and show you what it looks like. What's a private key address look like? Yeah, sorry, your public key address, what it looks like. So we're back in it. So this is my BNB address. Look at it there. Whenever you paste the address, said this address matches the Binance chain BNB network address. Please select the correct network you wish to make the withdrawal on. So I can now select if I'm going to use the BEP, that's the what's called Segwit Binance, or the BEP 20. So I can select. You can see the fee. If you're using this chain, these are the fee associated with the chain. If you're using this BSC, that's the Binance chain, smart chain. This is the fee associated. But I prefer to use the lower fee, right? So I select the BEP2. So once I select the lower this thing, then I can select my memo. The memo is optional, and you can select the amount. You type in the amount you want to withdraw. Because if you want to withdraw the maximum amount to my Binance account, I can select it. You can select the amount you want to withdraw, 0.005, 0.002, and it's going to send that same. It's going to charge me this is a fee, 0.001, and this the amount is going to be sent. This 0.002 is going to be sent to my. It's going to be sent to my address. That is my Trust wallet. This is my Trust wallet account, my Binance Trust wallet account. So this is actually how you can actually be able to deposit, for you to be able to deposit and be able to withdraw for your fiat or your cryptocurrency. The same thing applies. If I want to withdraw another coin, I can just search for the coin. I want to withdraw Bitcoin. If I want to withdraw another coin, I want to withdraw USDT. So you can just select the coin you want to withdraw, and you'll be able to withdraw them. Okay. So this is actually how to. That's basically how to. Withdraw, deposit, and withdraw on fiat, on what's it called, on Binance. So I would actually like you to engage on Twitter. So I'm going back to the slide. Like the bonus I said I'm going to be sharing is here. Now, for those that actually sign up right now, and if you're going to make the trade between today and tomorrow, make sure you sign up and do your trade between today and tomorrow for you to be able to have the opportunity to earn the $5 I talked to you about. So the bonus, once you use those that use my link, be able to earn $5 from those for actually placing your trade, okay? And the amazing opportunity I was talking about is what I'm actually doing right now. You can actually apply to do the same thing. I have the amazing opportunity to be able to earn $500 creating a link. Now you're going to apply. There's going to be an exam. Now, if you understand everything I've actually talked about tonight, you can actually once you go for the exam, you can pass the exam. It's actually very, very easy, because I'll be able to. They're going to ask you a question about Binance. They're going to ask you a question about Bitcoin. They're going to ask you a question about blockchain. So everything I've actually taught you tonight are going to be questions that are going to come out in the exam. So you're going to do exam, and for you to be able to have access to the $500 bonus. So once you pass the exam, Binance is going to approve your it's going to approve you as a Binance tutor. Okay, that's going to approve you as a Binance tutor. So you can also follow on Twitter. And also, I would like everyone to engage. I'm going to drop my Twitter link on the chat box right now. I'd like everyone to engage, and because I want you to benefit. I want you to benefit from this. And the engagement is actually one of the things that's going to help the platform grow. So I want you to engage with this link I'm going to drop to you on my. on my Twitter. Okay, I'm going to drop my Twitter link right now. So when you want to make comments, I want you to engage and make comments about how you feel about the class, how you feel about the class, how impactful the class it is to you, and what you've gained about the class. And I want you to tag me. I want you to tag Binance. I want to tag Binance. So I'm going to be dropping, for those that are registered with that registered with the link, they should have gotten the the URL for my Twitter handle. So I'm going to be dropping it. I'm going to be dropping it again. So just follow me on Twitter. I'm going to follow you back. Follow me on Twitter. I'm going to follow you back. That's definitely, just once you get on Twitter, follow me. I'm going to follow you back. That's definite. So I'm going to drop my link right now. Share your view about the class. That's my Twitter handle. Share your link about the class. Please tag Binance, my Binance class. Just hashtag my Binance class. Hashtag my Binance class. Hashtag at Binance Africa. Please, just whenever you're making your post, just do that. Make sure you tag me. Once you follow me, you're going to see my post on you're going to see my post on my timeline right now on Twitter. If you check the Twitter link, you're going to see my post. Then drop my Binance class, hashtag my Binance tag, and at Binance Africa. That's actually going to help us to boost the class. Okay. I believe everybody find value in this class. The class, for those asking for the video is recorded and it's going to be uploaded on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. For you to have access to my YouTube channel, you can follow here. I'm going to drop the link right now to my YouTube channel. Okay. You can follow me. You can also follow me. I think you can check your email as well. I already send the link to your email address. You can check your email address. Follow me on YouTube. So. Okay, thanks a lot. Thanks. So I actually I'm happy everybody find value in this class. So join the class, go on Twitter and engage. Please go on Twitter and engage. It's really going to go a long way. And once if you follow me on Twitter, and I'm going to be sharing the email, once the second class is approved, I'm going to be teaching you details about how to use the Binance platform to trade, both the futures platform and the spot platform. I realize the time is actually gone right now. We spent about 2 hours, which is actually very, very much. Use my Binance class and my Binance Africa to engage on Twitter. I'm going to send the email also so you can get it, and I'm going to post on the Telegram group, okay? So thank you for joining. Thank you for coming on board. I believe you all find value. Thanks a lot, and stay tuned to your email. Stay active on the Telegram channel, okay? And you should also engage on Binance. You can follow Binance. You can follow Binance on. You can follow Binance on Binance Africa, Binance Nigeria on the Telegram channel. It is actually written here. I'm going to send this link through the email, so you can actually get it through your email, the original email. Okay. So you can follow Binance Nigeria, Binance Africa, Binance South Africa. There's Uganda. You can follow Binance on Telegram. You can follow Binance. And if you want to follow Binance Africa on Twitter, just Binance Africa on Twitter. Just follow. You can search for it and you can follow them on Twitter. So thanks a lot for joining. I really appreciate you. And I don't know if you have anybody that has questions. If you have any other question, if you have anybody that actually have question, please let me know if you have any question. And thank you. I would like to talk with you on Twitter, please. I like that. If you really find value in the class, please engage on Twitter and give me a good Twitter review. Please do that. I really like that. Okay. So do you have anybody that have question? I'm just giving 5 minutes for questions. If you have anybody that have question, let me know. Anybody that have question on Facebook? Let me check Facebook. Do I have questions there? So do you have anybody that have question? You have it on Facebook? Do you have anybody that have question on Facebook? Please let me know. Okay. Thank you very much. I really appreciate people. I appreciate those that joined from US, from Canada, from Ukraine, from we have people from South Africa, we have people from Nigeria community. Thank you. I really appreciate you a lot. Thanks for joining. I'm good. Okay, we have a hand raised. Okay, Mr. Gidi. Okay, let me unmute you. You're muted. Please talk. Do you have a question, Mr. Gidi? Gidi, or is it, did I pronounce the name well? I'm not really sure if I pronounce it well. Let me know. Please, you raise your hand, talk. Yes, the video will be made available. Yeah, the video will be made available on my YouTube channel. I'm going to post the video on YouTube channel so you can have access to the session is recorded. And it's also on Facebook as well. So you can, if you are following me on Facebook, I think if Facebook is saving, you can have access to it, okay? So if Facebook is not saving, yeah, Facebook normally saves, so you can have access to it on Facebook. And if you follow me on YouTube, you can have access to it on YouTube as well. So if you have anybody have another question? Okay. Anybody with any other question, let me know. Okay. In the absence of questions, I would like to close the class. Thank you for joining. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate you. Please don't forget to give a good review if you find value in this class. Please give good review on Twitter. Follow on Twitter. I'll drop my Twitter handle on my Twitter handle on Facebook as well. Okay. So follow on Twitter, you can follow on YouTube and all. Thank you very, very much for joining. God bless and have a lovely day, have a lovely night. And stay tuned, really stay tuned for the next class. It's going to be free and it's going to be very, very educative. And for those that want to enjoy the in-depth trade, I'm going to be sharing my in-depth analysis on how I trade, how I place trade, how I make sure I did not lose on any trade I place. No, it's not financial advice. I always say whenever I come to the crypto space, trading crypto space is very, very risky. Or you have to understand what you're doing before you get into it. So it's not financial advice, but if you want to learn in depth on how I trade and what works for me, you can actually you can hit me up on Telegram. I'm going to be sharing that. And it's not free. Sincerely, it's not free because it takes me time to be able to learn that. It's not free. So follow up and engage. Thank you and have a lovely day. Thank you. Thanks to everybody. So thank you. I'm going to be ending the meeting right now.